Well, good evening and welcome to the Stevens Point High School Fieldhouse and high school boys basketball on this Thursday night in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. It's the SPASH Panthers hosting the Wausau East Lumberjacks. I'm Tom King. Angelica Dean is my producer-engineer tonight, and our pregame show is brought to you by Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. Stevens Point trying to maintain their second-place tie with DC Everest tonight in the Valley Conference behind 4-0 Marshfield. Both the Evergreens and Panthers are 3-1 in the conference coming in. And SPASH's only loss was to Marshfield. They did beat East earlier this season, handling the Lumberjacks up in Wausau fairly handily. 77-31 was the final in that one. East comes in losing 4 in a row. And they are 3-10 overall on the season and 2-2 in the conference. SPASH coming in with a record of 10-4. And their last game was a win over Chippewa Falls on Tuesday night, 83-66. We'll take a timeout, come back, get the starting lineups, and get set to go here. It's high school boys basketball coming up on Zaleski Sports.
Vehicle maintenance is vital to your day-to-day life. That's why Auto Select of Stevens Point reminds you to be sure to schedule regular oil changes, tire rotations, and general inspections to keep your vehicle in great shape. Let the helpful, friendly staff at Auto Select ensure your vehicle continues to keep you and your passengers safe on the roads, as well as keep your vehicle functioning the way it was intended. For quality, dependable automotive care from service experts, place your trust in Auto Select of Stevens Point. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Let's take a listen to the national anthem before we get the starting lineups here tonight. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's action. First of all, for the visitors from Wausau East, it'll be the 6'1 senior Miles Casey, 6'8 senior Robbie Anjuli, 6'7 senior Tayshawn Williams, 6'1 junior Xander Klein, and 6'4 sophomore Connor Lemerand for head coach Dan Garrett.
Your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship.
For the SPASH Panthers, it'll be senior Sivan Dinga, the leading scorer on the SPASH roster. 6'2 sophomore Trent Shondinoff, 6'3 sophomore Sam Kornowski, 6'6 junior Jackson Baressa, and 6'1 senior Reed Zastava for head coach John Krull. Robbie Anjuli comes in leading the Lumberjacks with 17.2 points per game and 8.1 rebounds. Dinga leading SPASH, averaging 13-2 a contest with 7.5 boards. Jackson Baressa 13-2 points per game as well. Anjuli scoring 20 points a game in conference games. We can look at the conference standings coming into tonight's action. Marshfield 4-0. 13-2 overall. DC Everest and SPASH 3-1. The Evergreens 13-2 overall. Evergreens taking on Wausau West tonight.
At one guard, a 6'3 senior,
SPASH 10-4 overall, 3-1 in the conference. Lumberjacks 2-2, 3-10 in the conference. West 0-4, 6-8 overall, and Rapids 0-4, 3-10 overall.
And another guard for the Panthers, a 6'3" sophomore.
This has got to be the loudest PA system in the entire conference. Might be the loudest in the state.
Forward position and in the middle, a 6'6" junior, number 15, Jackson Baressa.
Our pregame show once again was brought to you by Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. Lots of red and white on the floor tonight. East is in their red traveling unis with the white and black trim. SPASH is in white with the red and black trim. Tayshawn Williams is going to jump it up against Jackson Baressa, and SPASH will have the first possession. Front court with it. Kornowski thought about the drive, now gives it up. High post, Baressa, right wing. Lumberjacks coming out in a zone to start here. They get it inside. Baressa turns, leans in, kicks it to the wing. Baseline drive, pull-up jumper. That's off, no good. SPASH with an offensive board. Baressa gets the shot blocked, and East is able to save it. It's knocked away from Anjuli, though, and the Lumberjacks will turn it over. SPASH with it again. Chandana. Going to launch a long one up and in. Chandana hits a three from way outside, and it's 3-0 Stevens Point. Tayshawn Williams looked like he took an elbow, and now an overplay and another steal. Here comes SPASH back the other way on the break. Shot blocked. Ball is loose underneath. Shot blocked again, and we're going to get a foul. Chandana had his first shot knocked away. He's able to get his own rebound, then got fouled, and Trent Chandana will head to the Serve Pro free throw line. Call Serve Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. Foul was called on Connor Lemoran. That's his first. First free throw off the front of the rim, no good. Second foul shot is up and in. Chandana got one of two. It's 4-0 SPASH, and they're going to press full court. And Julie gets it in. Miles Casey gives it off to Anjuli, who's dribbling outside near center court. And Dinga is out on him. Now Anjuli gets rid of it. Lemeron shoots from the free throw line. That's no good. Williams with a rebound. He got fouled underneath. That foul's going to go on Trent Chandana. That's his first non-shooting foul. East will inbound it here. They get it in. Right wing, Xander Klein on the baseline. Gets it to the corner to Lemoran. He puts it on the floor, leans in, feeds it to Anjuli, and he puts it up. They're going to call a foul. And two shots coming here for Robbie Anjuli. Nice pass from Lemoran. Got Anjuli a good look inside. He got fouled, and he'll head to the Serve Pro free throw line for a couple of foul shots here. First one is off, no good. He'll get one more. That's off the back bracket, no good. He missed them both. SPASH with the rebound. Here they come. They want to attack. Chandana quickly ahead. Baseline drive, but he stepped out of bounds. Wide open in the corner. Sam Kornowski stepped out of bounds. It's a turnover on the Panthers. They're first. And East will get it back and will inbound it side court against pressure. They get it into Klein. He's being guarded by Zastava. Klein front court. Zastava is on him. Ball knocked away. It's loose on the floor, and SPASH comes away with it. They want to press. Here they come. Pull up three-pointer is up and in. Kornowski knocks down a three-pointer in transition, and it's 7-0 Stevens Point. Miles Casey will bring it ahead for the Lumberjacks. And Julie right wing. trying to post up Williams down low. It's not there. They're fronting him. Now Klein comes out to grab it. Over to Casey. Casey's going to put it on the floor. Chandana stops that drive. Casey's still on the dribble. Tried to feed it inside. It's knocked away again. Another turnover on East, and off on the break is Kornowski. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. Lost the handle on it as he went up, apparently. And East with it, back the other way. Spin move by Klein, and gets it knocked away again. That's 5 turnovers for the Lumberjacks so far. And Chandana's wide open for 3. That's going to be off the mark. Lemoran pulls down the loose ball. We're going to get a timeout called by East. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set, textbook protection, underlayment follows, sealed tight like an O-line, valleys flashed, shingles installed row by row, captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Tom King back here at the SPASH Fieldhouse. We've seen this story before if you're a Lumberjack fan. They've got more turnovers than shot attempts here in the early going. This 1 shot attempt from the floor and 2 missed free throws, 5 turnovers for East. SPASH has 7 points from Chandana and 3 from Kornowski, and they lead it here. Actually, 4 points from Chandana, 3 from Kornowski. It's 7-0 Stevens Point. Mick Thomas in the game for East. Also subbing in Xander Milan for Stevens Point. And Julie turns tough half hook. Got the roll off the rim, up and in. East is on the board at 7-2. SPASH will bring it ahead. Lumberjacks trying to set up a half-court trap if they can. They get it in the front court to Dinga. Zastava with it. Lumberjacks staying in that zone. Milan has it knocked away from behind and saved for a moment. Milan gets it back after, and Julie saved that from going out of bounds. SPASH continues to maintain possession here. High post, Baressa baseline drive. Dinga feeds Baressa, goes up. No. That shot blocked again. Lumberjacks lead the conference in blocked shots by a large margin. One of the only categories they lead the conference in, but they have blocked a lot of shots compared to the other teams in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Casey thought about the 3, instead puts it on the floor. He's going to drive baseline. Tough shot, left it short, no good. SPASH back the other way in transition. Dinga passes it to the baseline, now back outside. Step back 3-pointer up and in. Xander Milan hits the 3. Xander Millen hits the 3. And it's 10-2, Stevens Point. Thomas behind the back dribble. SPASH plays really good man-to-man defense. Now the ball knocked away again and stolen. That was Zastava, but East gets it back. Tayshawn Williams goes in and he gets fouled. They're going to call it a down shooting foul. East will inbound it. Our game brought to you in part by the Rock and Roll Cafe. Find a great variety of breakfast options at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Breakfast, lunch, Friday fish fry, and service with a smile. Open daily for breakfast and lunch only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. Foul was called on Millen. That's his first. Casey looks to get it in for the Lumberjacks. And Julie's got it. Double team comes. He feeds it to Williams, who drives in, puts up a shot. No, might have been partially blocked. SPASH back the other way. Double team comes. He's able to get rid of it. Drive down the lane, feed on the baseline. Good defense, collapsed on that. They get it back outside. Good ball movement. Now Chandana goes baseline. That's cut off. Back outside. Dinga's going to drive, hang in the air. That was partially blocked. SPASH with the rebound, though. Put back is up and in. Ryan Malik gets the hoop on the offensive board. East with another blocked shot during that possession. Here's Casey back into the front court. 10-point lead. Now Thomas, top of the key for 3. The lefty too hard, no good. Ball is loose. Casey comes away with the rebound. Casey, no-look pass is knocked away, and another turnover on the Lumberjacks, and now we're going to get a foul called in the backcourt on East. Jaden Cease is going to check in for Stevens Point.
He's foul number 12, Tayshawn Williams.
Tayshawn Williams picked up the foul. And we're going to get a timeout. I think they've got to take a look at some blood on one of the players' jerseys, so we'll take a timeout as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Meta Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meta Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at metacustom.com.
I referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Tom King. From the charity stripe. Only one other game in the Valley tonight. Wausau West is playing at DC Everest. Some other matchups involving Central Wisconsin teams on this Thursday night. Lakeland's at Mosinee in a Great Northern Conference game. Stevens Point Pacelli hosting Wild Rose tonight. Marshfield Columbus is at Neelsville, and Loyal playing at Colby. Looks like Thomas back on the floor now. Got a fresh jersey. Got, I don't know if it was a bloody nose, if he took an elbow to the chops. Looks like he's all right. Looks like he's got half of his nose plugged up, so it looks like he got elbow in the nose and got a bloody nose. Looks like he's going to be all right. Looks like he's going to stay in the game. No, maybe not. He's coming out for now anyway. So the Lumberjacks will have Casey and Julie, Klein, Williams, and Lemerand on the floor. SPASH will answer with Dinga. Jaden Cease is out there. Xander Millen back in the game. Trent Chandana is on the floor, as is Ryan Malik for Stevens Point. They're looking for any blood droplets they can see on the floor, and they'll spray them with that bleach and to get it taken care of here. So we've got a bit of a delay here with 12:41 to play in the first half. Lumberjacks probably like this a little bit, slowing down the good start that SPASH put together here with hitting 3 3-pointers early and forcing 6 turnovers against this Lumberjack squad.
He's got like all these retainers and shit going on. Did you drive the bus here? Yeah.
And they're still cleaning up blood on the floor near the east bench. There's been a lot of blood spatterage. Now it looks like we're going to get ready to go here. SPASH will have the basketball after the foul call on Tayshawn Williams. It looks like they have the blood cleaned up near the east bench, so we'll get back to action here. And it'll be Xander Millen who will bring it ahead. No, Chandana gets it. He'll bring it ahead. Front court. Gives it off to Dinga. Now Chandana high post to Malik. They get it to the wing. Passing up to three. A drive shot over the top of Williams. Up and in. Nice drive by Xander Millen. He's got 5 points in the early going. And it's 14-2 SPASH. And Julie picked up his dribble way outside. Ball knocked away. Casey comes away with it. Now Klein. Klein puts it on the floor. Outside, long three ball for Casey. Off the rim, no good. Ball knocked away, and Julie comes away with it. Leans in, tough shot. No, off the rim again. And Julie gets another board, goes in hard. Lots of contact. They let him play on. And then Julie will finally get the basket. They just let a lot of contact go during that possession. 14-4, 10-point advantage again. High post, Malik to the wing. Dinga's got it. Skip pass cross court to Chandana. Chandana's going to drive in. Back outside to Dinga. He's going to launch a three. He got it. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Sivan Dinga. And it's 17-4. And Julie front court. And Julie's going to put it on the floor. Drive to the basket. Lots of contact again. He puts it up and in. When you're a big guy, I think you got to put up with that a lot. But those probably should be called fouls. Every time he goes to the basket, he's going to get hammered. And they're letting him play on here. 17-6. Inside, a lot of contact there and a foul called as Malik went to the basket. And he's going to get 2 shots at the Serve Pro free throw line. Now they're going to call that before the shot. All right. SPASH will inbound it. Limeran's going to pick up the foul. I've got him for 2. They've got him for 1. They must have changed one of those fouls. I've got Lemeran for 2 instead. They've got 1 on the board. 3-ball launch by Millen again. Too hard, no good. Chandana with the offensive rebound. SPASH will reset. Malik slaps it down low. Battle underneath. They're going to get a foul called on Ethan Lopnow, who checked into the game for East.
Lumberjack foul number 3, Ethan Lopnow, his first.
Cooper Schmidt in the game for the Lumberjacks as well. SPASH will loft it over the top to Dinga. Back to the corner. Chandana left open for 3. In and out, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Julie came away with it. Lumberjacks front court. Xander Klein wants to put it on the floor. Great defense, offensive foul called. Great defense by Ryan Malik. He stayed in front. Klein put his shoulder into Malik and will pick up the foul. And coming in for SPASH, Sam Kornowski back in the game. And we're going to get a timeout. We're going to get a warning. Dan Garrett's going to get a warning on the other side. He doesn't like the way this contact's being called. And Julie's getting hammered every time he goes to the basket. And they called an offensive foul. There was an offensive foul as Malik moved his feet and stayed in front of Klein. But it's 17-6 SPASH. High post. They kick it to the wing. Kornowski out on top. Malik to the wing. 3-ball for Dinga. That's going to be off the mark. Long rebound is knocked ahead. Here comes Casey on the drive the other way. Ball knocked away out of bounds. It will be East basketball. So Lumberjacks will inbound it here. Trying to hang around, but SPASH makes it tough. They're so good defensively, and they can knock down some threes. They've got 4 threes so far, 4 out of 7 from three-point range. They loft it into Anjuli. He backs in, leans in. Tough shot goes over the top of the basket. They're going to give it to Stevens Point. Anjuli getting a bit frustrated now. SPASH is going to make him play through contact, and a lot of contact. And if the officials are going to let him do that, they're going to keep doing it. Why wouldn't you? SPASH with it, Chandana, front court. Passing up the open three was Kornowski. Now he launches. That's off the mark, no good. We're going to get a whistle underneath. That's going to be a foul on the Lumberjacks. They're going to get Xander Klein, I believe, for his second foul.
Also, he's foul number 24, Xander Klein, his third, team sixth.
Lemoran's going to check back into the game. Third foul on Klein. I think they gave that foul that I thought was on Lemoran earlier to Klein. So Klein's got 3. He's probably going to have to sit for the rest of the half. Over 10 minutes to play here in the half. SPASH looks to get it in. They will to Malik. Quickly back on the baseline to Chandana. Dingo with it outside the arc. Chandana. Free throw line to Malik. Feeds it on the baseline. Cease goes in for a jam. Good ball movement. Good ball movement by the SPASH Panthers. Got Jaden Cease a slam. Now a steal by Chandana. He's going to go in. They're going to get a hand check foul call. Oh, they're going to give him continuation. Oh my goodness. That whistle came well before the shot attempt, and they're going to give him a foul shot and the basket on that. Ding is going to get the foul shot. That's a gift right there. And he'll head to the Serve Pro free throw line for an extra free throw here. That foul came well before the shot attempt. The whistle too. Trent Chandana will get the free throw here at the Serve Pro free throw line. Missed the free throw, and Julie with the rebound. Tell you what, the SPASH team is so good, they don't need a lot of help. Dingo with it. Now and Julie. Cooper Schmidt on the drive, lost the handle on it to the corner, and Julie ran it down. Outside to Casey. Casey, good defense again. Baseline pass. They got it to Schmidt. Now outside Lemoran, and now a near steal. Casey shoots a 3. Left it short, no good. SPASH with the rebound. Now we get a whistle and a foul called in the back court on the Lumberjacks.
He's foul number 34, Connor Lemoran.
Lemoran will pick up his second foul, and coming in for Stevens Point now is Jackson Baressa checking back into the game, and we're in bonus situation now. SPASH is going to get bonus free throws here for the next 9 minutes. Reed Zastava is at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Rolls off no good, and Julie pulls away the rebound. Schmidt with it. Lost the handle on it, now got it back. Schmidt needs some help. Gives it to Anjuli. And Julie's going to try to put it on the floor. Drives down the lane, hangs in the air, shot blocked. And once again, SPASH with the rebound. Double team comes. Chandana down low. Baressa lost the handle on it. And now he travels with the basketball. It's just the second turnover on the Panthers so far here tonight. Tayshawn Williams checking back into the game, and Eli Hainish gets in for East for the first time tonight. Cooper Schmidt will walk it ahead here for the Lumberjacks. Schmidt on the dribble. And Julie comes outside the arc, feeds it to Williams inside, kicks it back out. Great defense again by the Panthers. Schmidt's going to drive in the land of the Giants, kicks it back out, and Julie's going to shoot a 3. That's off the mark, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It will remain East basketball. Last touch by the Panthers. I think Stevens Point will. No, they're going to give it to Stevens Point. Panthers will have it. Last touch by the Lumberjacks. Chandana will bring it ahead. Quick pass ahead. 3-ball launched immediately up and in. Sam Kornowski hits another 3, and it's 24-6. Lumberjacks front court. Lopnow to Schmidt. Hainish is going to launch a 3 from the wing. That's no good. SPASH with the rebound. Chandana gives it off. Zastava gets it back between the circles. They get it inside. Malik knocked away for a moment, gets it back. Spins away from a double team, no, but a foul, and Malik will head to the free throw line for 2 here. The Serve Pro free throw line. Foul's going to be called on Ethan Lopnow. That's his second.
To the line for the Panthers, number 24,
Our game brought to you in part today by Simplicity Credit Union. Bringing home the win with great mobile options and the right loan for your family, your business, or your home. Check them out at simplicity.coop today. First free throw for Malik is off the rim, no good. Miles Casey going to check back in for Easton and give Anjuli a breather. You can just tell he is really frustrated at the amount of contact he's having to play through tonight. Malik's second foul shot is up and in. He got one of two. Savan Dinga comes back into the game for Stevens Point. Cooper Schmidt with it. Will bring it ahead for the Lumberjacks. Hurries it ahead. Gives it off. Casey thought about the three. The defense closed quickly. Schmidt to the wing. Hainish. Casey. Casey being guarded by Kornowski. Kornowski 6'3". Casey listed at 6'1". The height difference looks a bit better than that. Casey with a long three, and he buried it. Miles Casey knocks down a three-pointer for the Lumberjacks. It's 25-9, Spash. They get it down on the corner. Baressa picked up his dribble back outside. Lumberjacks staying in that zone. Baressa's going to turn and shoot. Left that short. The rebound grabbed, though, by Dinga. Takes it right back to the basket. No, but a foul. He went down hard. Couldn't break his fall there the way it looked.
Lumberjack foul number 3, Ethan Lopnow, his third.
Lopnow just picked up his third, so now the Lumberjacks with some foul problems.
Panthers, number 1, Savan.
Klein's got 3. Lopnow's got 3. Lemerand with 2. Ding is at the free throw line for 2 shots here with 6:46 to play in the half. First one's up and in.
Now in for Wausau East High School, number 11.
And Julie's going to check back in after a quick breather, and Lopnow comes out with those 3 fouls. Spash trying to keep pace with Everest tonight. And second place in the Valley behind Marshfield. You don't want to go down 2 games behind Marshfield with just about 4.5 weeks to play in the regular season. Marshfield not playing tonight. Everest is taking on Wausau West. You figure Everest is going to be favored in that one. Tayshawn Williams turns, goes to the basket. They're going to wave it off and call it travel. It'll be the 7th turnover on the Lumberjacks. Xander Millen coming back into the game for Spash, giving Chandana a breather. Millen will bring it ahead. Now it gives it off. Zastava. Kornowski. Baressa double teamed in the corner. Needs a cutter. That's Milan, goes to the basket, rimmed out, no good. The rebound loose. And it's going to be grabbed by the Panthers. They'll regroup. Dinga goes baseline, kicks it to the wing. Outside, long 3. Short, no good. Offensive rebound, though. Baressa lost the handle on it, and Julie's standing out of bounds when he touched it, so it'll be Stevens Point basketball. Millen will look to get it in here. They lofted over the top. Zastava's got it. Baressa at the elbow to the wing. Dinga. Long 3 launched by Zastava. That's short, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be East basketball. (27-9). 5:41 to play first half. Saw the Badger game last night. Badger scored 17 points in the first half. They did come back and win the game. Lumberjacks having trouble getting points here against this Spash defense. Casey, nice ball fake, goes baseline, hangs in the air, shot blocked, but a foul called, and Miles Casey's going to go to the line to shoot a pair here. That was a great head fake by Casey to shake his man. Weak side help came and committed the foul. The foul's going to be called on Jackson Baressa. That's his first. Only 4 fouls on SPASH here in the half. First foul shot for Casey is up and in. He'll get one more. Second foul shot also up and in. Casey got them both. Millen outside Dinga. They get it to Kornowski. High post, Baressa. Great ball movement. Open 3 for Kornowski. That's no good. East with the rebound. Casey backs out the dribble. He's going to try to launch from out there. A shot blocked. He was about almost at half court when he launched that one. Dinga's going to drive in. Got Williams up in the air, and he's going to get a foul called on Tayshawn Williams, I believe. Savon Dinga will head to the free throw line. A foul is called on Williams, and that's going to be his second.
Tayshawn Williams, his second to the line for the Panthers, number 1, Savon Dinga.
First free throw is up and in for Dinga from the Serve Pro free throw line. He's got 7 points on the night. Coming into the game averaging 13.2 points a game and 7.5 boards. Second foul shot up and in as well. And we're going to get a timeout call by SPASH. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Lumberjacks with the basketball out of the timeout. Cooper Schmidt front court. Now a hand check foul is going to be called on Zastava. His first non-shooting foul, and East will inbound at side court. Second foul on Zastava. He's going to come out, and Chandana comes back in for the Panthers. Casey's got it down low to Julie. Double team comes. Kicks it back outside. Casey passes up the 3. He's going to drive in, hang on the baseline, shoot. Short, no good. SPASH with the rebound. Dinga's going to launch from the wing. That's off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, though, grabbed by Millen. Feeds Dinga coming in, puts it up over the top of the rim, up and in on a feed from Millen. 31-11 now. SPASH on top. Casey wanted to go baseline. That's cut off. Hanish back in the game for East has it. Now Cooper Schmidt. Double team comes in the lane. Going to go up a little scoop shot off the rim. No good. Nice move, but he couldn't finish. SPASH with the rebound. Back the other way. Baressa at the free throw line. He'll turn and shoot that and hit it. He looked past first, and when nobody came out to play him, he knocks down the jumper from the free throw line. 33-11, Stevens Point. Williams, baseline drive, hangs in the air. Shot blocked from behind, and it's SPASH with the rebound. Back the other way. Dinga leans in. Shot blocked by Angeli. Ball knocked out of his hands. He got knocked in the face. They're going to call a foul on Stevens Point in the battle for that loose ball.
Number 15, Jackson
Baressa picks up his second foul. He's going to take a seat. Jaden Cease comes into the game. Dinga's going to come out, and Ryan Malik comes back in for him. Panthers with some really good size off the bench. They can just sub in guys that have a lot of height. I mean, they bring Cease in the game. He's listed at 6'11". He's a junior. When he fills out, I mean, he's not filled out yet. When he fills out, he's going to be a force. Casey with it. Shoots from the elbow. Shot got blocked. Now the ball loose. Millen came away with it. They get it down to Cease on the baseline. Feeds it inside to Malik. He'll shoot and hit. Ryan Malik knocks down the shot. SPASH shooting a really high percentage here in this first half as they've built a big lead. It's 35-11. Cooper Schmidt wants to drive in, hangs in the air, shot off the glass, up and in. Cooper Schmidt had a nice drive to the basket and finished that time. 35-13. Millen gives it off to Kornowski. Now down low to Cease, feeds a cutter. That's Malik, shot blocked, but a foul, and it rolls off the rim, no good. That's on Williams. That's going to be 3 on him.
Lumberjack foul at number 23, Eli Hanish.
Actually, they gave the foul to Hanish. That's his first. Ryan Malik's at the line to shoot 2 at the Serve Pro free throw line with 2:33 remaining in the first half. First one's off the rim, no good.
Now entering for the Lumberjacks, number 3.
Ethan Lobnow is going to come back in with his 3 fouls, and Casey will come out. I don't think Coach Garrett liked those last 2 shots from Miles, especially the one that was out near half court. He got 2 of them blocked in a row. Second foul shot for Malik is off, no good, and Julie pulls away the rebound. Schmidt gets it ahead, catch and shoot 3 for Hanish. Short, no good, rebound loose. Grabbed by the Panthers. Chandana avoids a double team, gets rid of it to Millen. Millen lofts it inside, and an alley-oop up and in for Cease. That got the crowd going. Alley-oop pass, Cease went up and got it over the top of the rim. Wasn't an emphatic dunk, but he was able to put it down and in. Now we're going to get a whistle, a drive, and a foul. And Julie gets the basket and draws a foul as well on the other end.
Number 24, Ryan
Malik will pick up the foul.
Line for Wausau East, number 11, Robbie Angeli for his and 1.
8 points for Angeli here. Up and in, he gets the free throw. Millen with it. Chandana to the wing. Kornowski's open for 3. Got it.
Kornowski!
Sam Kornowski has 3 threes. 3 out of 6 from three-point range for Kornowski tonight. 40-16, Stevens Point. And Julie behind the back dribble goes to the basket, and he gets fouled. And they're going to call a travel before the foul. 8th turnover on the Lumberjacks. They had 6 right away, like on their first 7 or 8 possessions. So they haven't had very many since then, but another one there that's 8 unofficially. They get it down low to Cease. Double team comes. Tayshawn Williams knocks the ball away, but SPASH comes away with it. They get it to the wing. Chandana's open for 3, and he got it. And Julie was just a little late getting there, and Chandana knocks down the three-pointer. It's 43-16. And now Hanish dribbles it off his foot. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be SPASH basketball, I believe. Yeah, Stevens Point will have it. East will turn it over. And that, once again, was caused by the pressure defense. The SPASH team has 3 losses this year. Make that 4 losses. Bayport, DeForest, and Nina in non-conference play, and then the 1 loss to Marshfield in the conference. Malik feeds it inside. Cease avoided the double team, feeds it back to Malik. Shot no. Cease goes over the top of the rim, puts it up and in. Jaden Cease can play above the rim, and he did right there. 45-16, under a minute to play here. Hanish pulls up, shoots, left that short. SPASH with another rebound. Malik wants to drive. Euro step, missed the shot though. They get it back in the paint to Cease. Turns, shoots. That's back bracketed, no good. Lopno pulls away the rebound. Williams The lob now Williams gets it back. He's going to shoot a three. That's way off the mark. And SPASH with another rebound. They can play for one here if they want. 14 seconds to play in the half. And they'll slow it down, and they will play for one. Lopnow comes out to play Shonanai. He's got to be careful. He's got 3 fouls already. Shonanau's going to pull up, shoot a three, top of the key. Back bracketed, no good. And that's how this first half will come to an end. All Stevens Point here in the first half as they lead at 45-16. We'll come back, give you the numbers from the first half after this. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Excuse me, is this carpet stain resistant?
No, doesn't seem like it is. Sorry.
For advice from real flooring experts and huge savings on stain-resistant flooring, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. It's time to replace your old gutters. Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. B-BT.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Tom King back here at the SPASH Fieldhouse. We're at halftime. Panthers rolling here tonight. They lead at 45-16. And the Lumberjacks with fewer made baskets tonight than turnovers. That is not a recipe for success. East led by Robbie and Julie with 9. 5 points for Miles Casey and 2 for Cooper Schmidt. 5 of 23 from the field for East. 3 of 5 from the foul line. They turned the ball over 9 times. For the SPASH Panthers, 7 players have scored tonight so far for Stevens Point, led by Savan Dingo with 10. 9 points for Sam Kornowski. He had 3 threes. 7 points for Trent Chandonai, including a couple of three-pointers. 6 for Jaden Cease. 5 points for Ryan Malik off the bench. Jackson Baressa with 2. 5 points for Xander Millen, including a three-pointer. 15 of 36 from the field for the Panthers. 5 of 10 from the foul line. And they hit 7 three-pointers in that first half and only turned the ball over twice. Panthers, as we mentioned, 10-4 coming into the game tonight, 3-1 in the conference, trying to keep pace with DC Everest. The Evergreens playing Wausau West tonight. Both of those teams chasing Marshfield, who are 4-0 in the conference. Lumberjacks 2-2 in the conference, but just 3-10 overall. East next game is Monday as they'll travel to Anago, and the next game for SPASH is coming up on Saturday when they will play at Hortonville. We'll take another timeout, come back and get set for the second half. It's all Stevens Point here. They lead it 45-16, and you're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Realty.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road.
Tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Tom King back here at the SPASH Fieldhouse. Stevens Point didn't spend a lot of time in the locker room at halftime, and why not? I don't know much of what John Kroll and his staff could tell them. Just keep doing what you're doing. They've been dominating in this first half of basketball, shooting the ball, rebounding the ball, playing great defense, getting out in transition to run and getting open looks. Not a whole lot to complain about if you're Coach Kroll and his staff. The Lumberjacks just not enough made shots and too many turnovers. Actually, 9 isn't bad, but when you only make 5 shots, those empty possessions mean a lot more, and you find yourself in a hole like you are right now, 45-16 at halftime. Our game's also brought to you in part by Tommy's Express Car Wash. Salt on the roads wreaking havoc on your vehicle? Stop at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Not only does it make your car, the salt make your car look nasty, it can cause damage to your vehicle as well. Keep it clean with the help of the Tommy Club membership. That's unlimited washes for one low monthly price. And new members can download the Tommy Express app and get their first month of unlimited washes for free. Weston, Wausau, Plover, and Stevens Point. Download the app today for 1 month free vacuums, free automatic mat washers, all in less than 2 minutes. East is going to have the basketball to begin the second half. Casey gets it into Xander Klein. Klein spent a big chunk of the first half on the bench with 3 fouls. Now he gives it back to Casey and Julie, top of the key. Fakes the handoff. Now he will hand it off to Casey, but SPASH right with him. Lemerand left wing. Going to drive. Throws up a tough shot in the paint. That's no good. Battle for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. Last touched by Tayshawn Williams, and SPASH will have it. Once again, every shot attempt you take here, if you're East, is contested by 1, sometimes 2 or 3 guys. You don't get any easy looks against this SPASH defense. Shot it up. Now gives it off Dinga. Trying to post up Baressa down low on Tayshawn Williams. Baressa leans in, puts up a shot. No, a lot of contact. They let him play on. SPASH with the offensive board. Now they feed Dinga going in. Williams cuts that off. They kick it back outside. Shot it up. Baseline, double teamed. Passes to Dinga, who shoots a 3 off, no good. But Chandana goes in and gets the rebound. He just took that one away. Here's a long 3, and up and in. Kornowski with another 3. He's got 4 threes now on the night, and 12 points. 48-16. And Julie has the ball knocked away by Dinga. He's going to take it to the basket. No, he's going to kick it back outside. Open 3 ball launched. That's up and in. Reed Zastava hits a 3, and we're going to get a whistle, and what are we going to get? We got a whistle after that 3. One of the officials is over to the scoring table talking about something. I'm not quite sure what they're talking about down there. Is that a warning for a flop? It might have been. East will have the basketball. 51-16, Stevens Point. 3 balls raining down here. 2 more added in the second half so far. Klein will bring it ahead. Klein's going to drive in. Lost his balance, went down. A lot of contact again. They let him play on. Ball goes out of bounds. I mean, that's got to be a foul. Xander Klein got knocked to the floor, and they let him play on. SPASH will have it on the turnover. That's 11 turnovers on the Lumberjacks. Now an overplay and a steal by Tayshawn Williams. He puts it on the floor, now kicks it outside. Casey for 3, rimmed out, no good. And Julie with the rebound. Foul over the back is going to be called on Zastava, and that's going to be his 3rd. Non-shooting foul.
His 3rd, team first.
Lumberjacks will inbound it here. Now a telegraph pass and a steal, and Kornowski's going to take it in and put it up and in. Sam Kornowski gets the steal and the hoop. Lumberjacks getting a bit lazy with their passing now, and SPASH will take advantage of that. No question, the quickness and the overplay of passing lanes. Here's Klein driving in. Wild shot. That's no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by East. SPASH will have it. Panthers front court. Zastava with it. Dingo with it. Back outside. Really moving well without the ball. The Panthers do it very well. Dinga, stutter step drive, goes in. Shot blocked by Tayshawn Williams. Jump ball called. And it will be SPASH basketball on the possession arrow. But that was a great defend at the rim by Tayshawn Williams, who went up and tied up Dingo, who was looking up maybe for a dunk. SPASH keeps the ball on the possession arrow. They get it outside. Chandana's going to drive in to the hoop. Tough shot, rolled off the rim, no good. He got knocked down. They let him play on. He's back the other way. Tayshawn Williams to the basket, missed a layup, and SPASH with the rebound. They want to attack. Dinga to the hoop. That ribbed out, no good. Ball loose. Klein comes away with it. Xander Klein, front court. And Julie had to go off his hands and saved by SPASH from going out of bounds. Another turnover on the Lumberjacks. That's 13. To the wing. Zastava put it on the floor, went right around his defender, throws it out of bounds, knocked out of bounds. It'll be East basketball. That looked like it went off one of the Lumberjacks, but the official there says East will have it. Last touch by SPASH. Only the third turnover on the Panthers tonight, by my count. Klein, front court. He's going to launch a long three. Short, no good. Casey takes the ball away from Chandana. Boy, they're really letting him play. Dinga's going to go right to the basket, and Williams is going to get a foul. Dinga got knocked down hard. Tayshawn Williams will pick up his third. You don't want to see a parade to the free throw line, but if you don't call some of this stuff inside, then teams are just going to keep doing it if they can get away with it. And then it's not basketball. Then it's a rugby scrum under there. Savon Dinga at the line to shoot two here at the Serve Pro free throw line. First one's up and in. Ethan Lobnow is going to come into the game for Williams. Xander Millen in the game for SPASH. And the second foul shot up and in for Dinga. He's got 12 points now. 55-16. Klein down the lane to the basket. Shot blocked. He got it back. Throws it off the SPASH Panther player out of bounds. East will keep it. Our game brought to you in part by Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. Lopnow's got it outside the arc. Gives it to Casey. Down low to Anjuli. Dinga with an overplay and a steal. They throw it down court. Knocked away by Klein. Can Limerand save it? He gets knocked down out of bounds. It's going to be Stevens Point basketball, I believe. Lumberjacks charged with another turnover there. But you got to love that for if you're SPASH. The guy's falling out of bounds, and he immediately tries to save the basketball and get an attack going on the other end. They're always looking to transition to the other side and go hard to the basket. They're cleaning up some perspiration on the floor on the far side. A couple of players went down over there. Chandana will inbound it here for SPASH. And they get it in. Dinga's got it again. Xander Millen gives it off to Kornowski, who's been a thorn in the side of the Lumberjacks tonight. They feed it inside. Baressa at the elbow, wants to operate on Anjuli. Leans in, puts up a shot. Anjuli blocks it, leading the conference in block shots. He gets another one right there. Back the other way. Lopnow for three from the corner, short. And we get a whistle, and we're going to get a foul called in the battle for the loose ball. Lemerand will pick up his third. Malik comes back into the game for Baressa. Spash will have the basketball after the foul. They get it ahead to Dinga. Connor Lemerand's guarding Shadana. That is a tough matchup for him. They get it down low to Malik. Malik to the corner. Dinga goes on the baseline. Shot blocked by Lemerand, but it goes in anyway. Savan Dinga with another basket. Even though Lemerand got a piece of that, it went in. 57-16. They try to get it inside to Anjuli. It's knocked away. Another turnover. And once again, Spash wants to go right to the basket. Now they kick it outside. That three ball is short. Lopnow with the rebound. Kornowski finally missed one. Now East throws it away on the other end. Back the other way comes Chandana, dribbling through traffic to the wing. Dinga for three. Yes! Sivan Dinga with 7 points here in the half. 17 in the game. 60-16. We get a timeout call by the Lumberjacks. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Realty.
Looking for a place where everyone feels at home? Welcome to Point Brewery, your family-friendly tap room with something for everyone. From a wide variety of local brews to classic Point sodas for the kids, we've got the perfect pour for everyone. Craving a bite? We've got hot, cheesy Portesi pizzas ready when you are. Whether you're hanging out inside or soaking up the sun in our outdoor beer garden, there's space to unwind. Planning a celebration? Reserve our private event room and make it a gathering to remember. Point Brewery, good times, great taste, all on tap.
For the best food in town, look no further than Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. This locally owned, 50s-themed diner loves to support their community while providing a full menu of breakfast and lunch options, along with all-day breakfasts and Friday fish fry. Enjoy a fun, family atmosphere with delicious meals made from scratch, including skillets and tasty burgers. Dine in or take out is welcome, Mondays through Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Treat yourself to a mouth-watering experience at the Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street in Stevens Point.
Tom King back here at the SPASH Fieldhouse, where Stevens Point putting on a clinic here tonight. They lead it 60-16. 12:47 to play. East has the basketball out of the timeout. Cooper Schmidt to the wing to Lopnow. Lopnow at the baseline. Instead, he's going to shoot from the elbow. Back bracketed, no good. Big collision there. Spash comes away with it. To the basket underneath. Millen leaves it off the bottom of the backboard. And Julie with it. Gets it ahead to the wing. Lopnow's going to launch a three from there and hit it. Ethan Lopnow knocks down a three-pointer from the corner. 60-19. Millen on the dribble. Zastava puts it on the floor, now lofts it inside. Cease back in the game. Backing in on Anjuli. Spins, shoots, in and out, no good. Anjuli pulls away the rebound. Schmidt, front court. Anjuli's got it, puts it on the floor. Tough shot, yes, and a foul. They're going to call it before the shot. They're going to say it's a non-shooting foul. Everybody's lined up to shoot free throws. They're going to call it a non-shooting foul, and East will inbound it. Malik picked up the foul. Schmidt looking to get it in. Lofts it over the top to Anjuli. Puts it on the floor. Spins on Malik. Shoots off the rim, no good. Spash with the rebound. They get it ahead. Millen underneath to Malik. Feeds it to Cease. Puts it up and in. Didn't dunk that time. He's got 8 points. Now we're going to get a timeout call by the Lumberjacks. Dan Garrett's not happy. Not happy with his team. Not happy with what's going on with the officiating. Not happy with much of anything here tonight. We'll take a timeout as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Realty.
Vehicle maintenance is vital to your day-to-day life. That's why Auto Select of Stevens Point reminds you to be sure to schedule regular oil changes, tire rotations, and general inspections to keep your vehicle in great shape. Let the helpful, friendly staff at Auto Select ensure your vehicle continues to keep you and your passengers safe on the roads, as well as keep your vehicle functioning the way it was intended. For quality, dependable automotive care from service experts, place your trust in Auto Select of Stevens Point. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Tom King back here at the SPASH Fieldhouse. Lumberjacks will have the basketball out of the timeout. Schmidt, they loft it over the top, and Julie catches, puts it off the glass, missed it. SPASH with the rebound. They hurried ahead. Malik bobbled it for a moment. Shot blocked by Klein, but they're going to get him for a foul. Xander Klein's going to pick up his fourth. He picked up 3 very early fouls in the game and sat most of the first half, and now he picks up his fourth. Ryan Malik's going to go to the free throw line, the Serve Pro free throw line, for a couple of foul shots here. I think we should be in running time at this point, right? Or not. The clock stopped. First free throw is up and in for Malik.
Into the game for the Lumberjacks, number 13, Anders Berkey.
Anders Berkey comes into the game for East. CJ Haas is in the game for Stevens Point.
CJ Haas.
Second foul shot for Malik is up and in. Schmidt's going to bring it ahead. And Julie, good defense by Malik. A lot of contact, and this time Julie's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Malik's going to pick up the foul. That's his third. Robbie Anjuli will shoot 2 free throws here at the Serve Pro free throw line. First one is up and in. And Julie with 10. That's his first point here in the second half. Averaging 20 a game in the conference, 17 overall per game. Second free throw, no good. SPASH with the rebound. Haas is going to bring it ahead. Splits 2 defenders, now gives it off to Millen. Millen to the wing to Zastava, who's open for 3. Off the rim, no good. Haas tried to keep it alive and did. Saved it for SPASH. Down to Malik. He's got a mismatch down there. Turns, shoots, yes, and a foul. He had a size mismatch on Miles Casey underneath, so Malik will get the hoop, draw the foul on Casey, and will head to the Serve Pro free throw line.
Ryan Malik stepping to the line for his and 1.
And the free throw up and in. 3-point play for Ryan Malik. He's got 9 points on the night. Lopp now with it. And his pass goes off the hands of Berkey out of bounds. It'll be another turnover on the Lumberjacks. That is 17 now. Our game brought to you in part by Stevens Point Orthopedics, proud to provide complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes. Now a steal by the Lumberjacks. They get it. Casey gets it to Berkey for the basket. SPASH with it. Haas off a screen. Didn't shoot it. Drive to the basket. Malik feeds Cease. And puts it up in. Jaden Cease has 10 points now. East wanted to go back baseline. We're going to get a blocking foul called on Cease. That'll be his first non-shooting foul. East will inbound it. Stevens Point Orthopedics, give them a call at 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment. 715-344-0701. Complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes from Stevens Point Orthopedics. And Julie's going to back in at the Baseline, throws it over the head of Schmidt out of bounds. Another turnover on the Lumberjacks. That is 18. And it's a struggle for East on offense, but a lot of it has to do with this Stevens Point defense. The SPASH defense has been spectacular tonight, making everything difficult for the Lumberjacks, forcing turnovers, contested shots, making them very difficult. And then out of the defense, rebounding and attacking the basket on the other end. Here's Zastava. Feeds it inside. Great ball movement. Too much ball movement that time. Oh, they said it was last touched by East. It's going to be SPASH basketball. Looked like it went off Cease out of bounds, but SPASH will keep it here with 9:39 to play. They lofted over the top to Cease. Inside, Millen puts up a shot. A lot of contact there. Millen gets the basket. He's got 7 points. It's 71-22 now. I think the first game of the year these two teams played, the final score was 71-31. And Julie spins against a double team, left it short. Offensive rebound by Berkey. That's no good. Now East gets a steal. Cooper Schmidt puts up a shot. That's no good. SPASH with the rebound. They're making it difficult. Millen's going to hurry the ball ahead now. Malik puts it on the floor. Baseline cut off by Lopp. Now shot put up, no, but a foul. Malik's going to go to the free throw line. Now we're in running time.
Lumberjack foul number 11, Robbie Angeli, his first.
71-22. I got to double check what the lead has to be before you go to running time. I thought it was 35 or 40, but apparently it's more than that now. Malik misses the free throw. He'll get one more. And Julie's night is done. Lopnow's coming out too. Hainish comes back into the game. I think his night will be done. We'll see here. Tayshawn Williams back in the game for East. Malik hits the second foul shot. Long pass ahead. Schmidt's got it. Hainish is going to launch a three. That might have been partially blocked. Off the rim, no good. Goes out of bounds. It'll be SPASH basketball. Our game brought to you by Home Furniture. Fill your home with the best from Home Furniture. Sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and so much more. Home Furniture with locations on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. Millen gets it ahead. We're going to get a foul out on top. That's going to be on Miles Casey, bodying up on Millen near the half-court line. Third foul on Casey. Sixth team foul on the Lumberjacks. Millen making everybody miss. Now tried to feed it inside. Ball lost. It's on the floor. And now Tayshawn Williams comes away with it. Fifth turnover on the Panthers. Hainish, baseline, drives in. Tough shot. Hangs in the air. Left it short. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. SPASH will have it. SPASH is going to empty their bench now. Jace Moe up from the JV team is on the floor. Quentin Coles, sophomore, comes in the game. And also in there, Sander Dinga, sophomore. He's going to put it on the floor in the paint, kick it to the wing. Baseline jumper is short for Moe. Back the other way, Tayshawn Williams. Casey's going to launch a long three. That's short off the rim, no good. Tough night for Miles tonight. He was hot, I'm told, up in Rhinelander. And now we get an offense. Got to be an offensive foul called, and it is. That's going to go on Sander Dinga as he knocked Casey down, and it'll be East basketball.
Team fifth into the game for the Lumberjacks, number 33,
Elijah DeMoss gets in the game for East. Tayshawn Williams' night is done. Cooper Schmidt will bring it ahead for the Lumberjacks. To the wing. Back outside, Schmidt driving in, off the glass, up and in. Nice drive to the basket for Cooper Schmidt. He'll get the hoop. He's got 4 points tonight. Smash back the other way, right to the basket. Shot put up, yes, and a foul, and Berkey didn't get there in time to get in front of the driving man. Liam Kirking in the game for SPASH. He gets the hoop. He'll have a chance for a three-point play. Casey's coming out. Gavin Okite comes into the game for East. Foul shot up and in for Kirking. He's got a three-point play tonight, 75-24. Berkey on the dribble. High post to Moss, looks for a cutter. Not there, puts it on the floor, is going to back in. Now outside, Schmidt. Free throw line to the wing. Okite is going to drive to Moss. Puts it on the floor. Tough shot. Off the rim, no good. SPASH with the rebound. Here they come back the other way. Long pass ahead. Caught by Moe. Down low. Quentin Coles back outside. C.J. Haas with it, puts it on the floor, drives down the lane, hangs in the air, off the glass, up and in. Tough shot for C.J. Haas, and he gets in the scorebook tonight. Ten different players have scored here for the Panthers. Hanish hit a three-pointer for East right there. Now we get a whistle and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be East basketball on the turnover for the Panthers. That's 6 now. Valley Community Credit Union is one of our great sponsors. For 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, and strong Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured by NCUA. Now they're going to change it and SPASH. No, they're going to keep it that way. East is going to have the basketball. I thought the official pointed the other way. All right. Schmidt with it. Now Berkey wants to go to the basket. That's cut off. Now low on the baseline. Okite with a reverse. That's no good. SPASH with the rebound. Back the other way they come. Drive down the lane, losing the handle on the basketball. They kick it back outside. Haas puts it on the floor again, in the paint, up and in. C.J. Haas with a couple of baskets here in the second half. Berkey puts it on the floor, now throws it out of bounds. It's going to be the 19th turnover on the Lumberjacks. SPASH with it, down the lane, up and in, off the glass. Quentin Coles, and he scores. Make that 11 players scoring tonight for the Panthers. Long three for Hanish, that's short, no good. Lumberjacks continue to struggle from the field. They get it down low, baseline, hanging in the air, shot missed. Offensive rebound almost grabbed, but then Hanish comes away with it. Stutter step dribble. Berkey down the lane, puts it up and in.
Berkey for 2.
Now SPASH turns it over again. Reserves piling up a few turnovers here. Hanish crosses over to the wing, and we're going to get a foul called on Stevens Point. Non-shooting foul. East will inbound it here. We're going to go down to a minute 25 to play in this one. Coming up, the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. Here's DeMoss for 3. That's off the mark. SPASH with the rebound. Three-ball launch by Stevens Point. That's up and in. Jace Moe up from the JV team. Now they have 12 players who have scored tonight. Hanish picks up the dribble, tried to feed it into DeMoss. Saved from going out of bounds, though. Comes right back to Hanish. He's going to launch a three from there. In and out, no good. SPASH with the rebound, 33 seconds to play. They can run it out if they want here. Haas, half court. They'll just back it out now and let the clock run down. Dominating performance tonight by the Stevens Point Panthers. They're going to run their record to 11-4 overall, 4-1 in the conference, as they dominated post-to-post here tonight, beating the Lumberjacks 84-29. East is going to come out to play the basketball, so SPASH has to pass it, 3 seconds, and now they will just run it out, and that's how this one will end. Stevens Point dominates and gets the win here. We'll catch up with SPASH head coach John Krull in just a bit. Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Realty.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
And we're back here on the Nasonville Dairy postgame show, awaiting Coach Krull. And we'll get a player of the game in the house as well. But a dominating performance by the SPASH Panthers here tonight in this win. 84-29, the final against the Lumberjacks. SPASH had 11 players score points tonight. 17 for Sivan Dinga led the way. 14 for Sam Kornowski. 11 for Ryan Malik off the bench. 10 points for Jaden Cease off the bench. Also scoring for SPASH, Trent Chandonnet had 7, 4 for C.J. Haas, 7 for Xander Millen, who gave them a nice spark off the bench in the first half. 2 points for Liam Kirky near the end. Jackson Baressa with 2, 3 points for Reed Zastava, 2 points for Quentin Coles in this victory. It was three-pointers, lots and lots of three-pointers here tonight. Let's see if we can count them up here. 11 three-pointers made here tonight for the SPASH Panthers. We've got Coach Krull in here now. Dominating performance tonight started from the opening whistle. You guys were intense right from the start.
Yeah, I thought we set a tone with our defensive end and got after it. We got a lot of deflections early, and that shows me that our defense was engaged and in the right spots, and then we were able to get some steals, score out of that, and that helps get our offense into a good rhythm, and we're able to knock some shots down then.
Let's talk about that defense first. You made everything difficult for them. They moved their feet, stayed in front of their man. Nothing came easy for the Lumberjacks tonight.
Yeah, we've been a little lackadaisical, I think, on that in the last few games, so we really concentrated that on this week to keep the ball in front of us, apply great controlled ball pressure, get some deflections, and be in our spots early. And tonight I thought we did that for the most part.
And then out of that defense, you can play transition basketball, which you like to do, it looks like, all the time.
Yeah, I mean, we can get some easy stuff. And when we see the ball go in, it catches a rhythm on our offensive end. And if we can get, shots at the rim in the half court or in transition, it really finds a rhythm in our offense, and then we can kind of go from there.
And then unselfish basketball on the offensive end. You guys move the ball as well as any team I've seen, and you're always looking for the guy to get the open look, and you had 11 players score tonight. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's been our thing. That's the style that we kind of have to do is on the defensive end, get after you, get a lot of deflections, make it tough, and then really share that ball. The last few games we've shared it really, really well and had, I think last game we had 6 guys in double figures. I'm sure we were pretty close to that tonight, but if we can share it, it makes us tough to guard.
Now you get another shot at a team from the Fox Valley coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, it's a quick turnaround, and we got to go on the road to the Fox Valley. Top to bottom, they got good teams over there, and Hortonville, record-wise might be looking like they're struggling, but they're playing better basketball, and we'll have our hands full.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's bring in Sam Kornowski now in the house. Talk about early shooting of threes. You guys were able to put some threes on the board early and really took East out of this game pretty quickly.
Yeah, they were in that zone, so we just moved it around, got open looks. My teammates were hitting me. We were getting in the post, too, getting those buckets, and then they were kicking it out. I was open for those threes, so I just executed and hit them.
And that defense, I was talking to Coach about the play on the defensive end. You guys move your feet as well as any team I've seen, stay in front of your man and make everything difficult.
Yeah, we work hard every day in practice, defensive drills every day. So, yeah, we're ready every time, and we get those steals, get those big plays, go in transition, get buckets.
Now, these are the games you're supposed to win to keep pace with the team, Marshfield and Everest. So you got this one out of the way, non-conference game this week, and then back to work in the conference next week.
Yeah, I mean, we got to play as hard as we can these games, get ready for the hard games. We've been every day in practice working hard, and then when we get to Marshfield, hopefully we'll be ready.
You know how in the house works?
Yep, I do. I'm Sam Kornowski, and I'm in the house.
All right, that's going to wrap things up here tonight from Stevens Point. Dominating performance by the Panthers tonight. They get the win 84-29. Thanks for watching. I'm Tom King, and you've been watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.